Yeah, sometimes it's just fun to watch the mullet. This is a school of mullet, and I guess there's several thousand of them here, but they're right off the dock, and they're just more being mullet than worrying about me. This is just the tip of a school. Some of them have little remoras on them. It's pretty cool. We had the first good rain that I know of after the storm, which is great for the plants. We just need to wash some of the salt off. One of the craziest things is that no irrigation, no electricity, no irrigation. They won't even come work on it. Well, these are the mullet. And it's just a little school under the dock, and it's actually a big school, and this is just a little corner of it that I'm getting right here. So I'll try to get more, but they're getting a little shy. And there's some mullet in training, baby mullet. And they're right on the top of the water there. This just shows you how big it is. They're all underneath this dock here, off the platform. So when I say a couple thousand mullet, I think I'm pretty close. But so that whole platform has a big wad of mullet that are bunched up so tight that, it's just, not inches apart. You can just barely see them underneath there. Try to zoom in so you can see them. That whole platform is just full of mullet underneath it. But it's really cool because we had a heavy rain, and then we had, I went out to put some things in the dumpster, and these eagles, when I was banging stuff in the dumpster, they started squawking at me like, hey, what are you doing? Interrupting our peace and quiet. And they were in the tree right above the dumpster, and so you can see them now. They're pretty thick. When I say inches apart, that's pretty much what they are. So you can see that the trees are pretty barren. Leaves have been blown out, branches have been blown down, and it's just, Land's End is still here, but needs a little tender, loving care. So I hope they do the right thing with it. It'd be a pity to have it lost after all these years. But just walking over here, I saw a little box turtle, and they're native here on the island. And then was throwing some stuff in the dumpster. The eagles started, squawking at me, and came out here on the dock, and I saw all these mullet. So the dock has got damage, severe damage, but it's still here. It's fixable. So all this is just going to have to be done over time. It's just incredible what a bunch of time it is that you have to spend doing all this stuff. So when I walked out there, they all were like, for the vibrations of the dock or something. I just was kind of walking quietly. They all just kind of, splashed at once. There they are. So you can see when I say inches apart, I'm not exaggerating. Literally, just inches apart. And they get in a big ball like this, and it's part of their mating thing. And their mating thing is that the females, at one time when it gets cold spells, they release the eggs, and the males swim in circles around the females releasing the eggs, and they release the sperm. And that's how they fertilize the eggs. So, pretty neat. But you can see how tight a ball they get. They get really tight when they start, later in the season when they're having roe. But this is just an extension of the group that's underneath the dock. Underneath the offset. The spillover from the offset. That's a lot of mullet right there. You're probably looking at 100 mullet or more just right in the frame. It's kind of soothing to watch. It's just kind of, they're real calm. And can you imagine humans being that well behaved? They all just get along, just hang on. Like treading water, they're just kind of flipping their fins, just keeping themselves in one place. I think it's pretty amazing. Certainly worth time on the video. So here we are at Land's End. See the mother coons carrying babies in their mouth. Now, why they go from one place to another, I don't know. But the mother coons are carrying babies in their mouth. You almost trip over a box turtle. It's right outside your door. You go to empty some garbage, and the eagles tell you that you're making too much noise. And welcome to Land's End. This is the part of Land's End not many people see, It's just kind of... See, I'm going to walk over here, get an action movie here. If I spook them, they're going to... There they are. Again, it's just spillover from under the dock. That's solid mullet. And then stuff are hitting the mullet. You can see something's actively hitting them, whether it's snook or... Got to be something big. These are some pretty big mullet. Well, I'm fortunate to be here, and like I said, I really enjoy even just looking at these animals and not necessarily catching them. I mean, I have fun catching them, and I like eating them, but sometimes it's nice just to be a spectator, watch them. They've been doing this for millions of years. Pretty incredible. So there's Land's End. Like I said, I just looked up and look in the tree over there. I don't know if I can show you, but I'll try. Right on the top of that tree is a blue heron nest. And the blue heron, like, the nest was totally gone after the storm. And now it's back. So within a matter of weeks, they had that nest rebuilt. Here's the other edge of the ball. It's the other side of this platform. Well, look at some of them are pretty big. Okay, about 2, 3, 4 pounds. So this is the other edge of the fish that are all under that dock right there. Well, a month after the storm, almost 2 months after the first storm, here we are. Here's the mother right here. And she's jammed her babies into this little teeny space. And I think she's a little bit uncomfortable, but it started raining, and she's probably nursing babies right now. I don't want to bother her, but this is a hole that's been in this tree for as long as I can remember. And who knows whether it was a lightning strike or a branch broke off, but there's just a hole there. And she's put her babies in it, and now she's just raising some babies. Raccoons at Land's End.